David Baye here for MuscularDevelopment.com. We are in Melbourne for the 2016 Arnold Classic Australia. Guys, it's Thursday night here, eve of the big weekend. We got 4 divisions here this weekend. Tony Doherty adding fitness to the already incredible lineup. Guys, in the fitness division, probably not going to be any surprises here this weekend. Your reigning Olympia champion and champion from 2 weeks ago at our Arnold Classic in Columbus, Oksana Grishina, looking to bring her Michael Jackson routine here down under, wow the crowd, just like she did back in Ohio. I don't think anybody's going to push Oksana for the win here. We do have some stiff competition, though. Not enough to beat Oksana, in my opinion, but definitely good competition. And your runner-up from Columbus, Whitney Jones. We also have Michelle Blank. We have Rael Graber, Tangi Johnson. So it's definitely going to be a great lineup. For the first year we've had fitness in Australia, the fans can expect a great show. Some of the other divisions we have, bikini and figure. Our figure division, again, might not be looking at too many surprises here as far as your winner. Reigning Olympia champion Latoya Watts walked away with a win in Columbus just 2 weeks ago. She's going to definitely be your favorite once again in Columbus. However, not going to come easy. We have a runner-up from Ohio. Kamala Rodriguez-McClure is here. Jen Strobo, Candice Lewis, Amanda Doherty, your hometown favorite. And so their figure division, while there is a front runner, definitely going to be a good competition here in Melbourne. Now, if there's any division here this weekend that might not be a sure thing, or one of those divisions where you don't have somebody who's a lock, it's our bikini division. We saw India Paulino take the win just a few weeks ago in Columbus over Justine Monroe, and last year's winner here in Australia, Janet Leug. Now, Janet said she was looking to tighten up a little bit for this week. That was probably the critique against her in Columbus. She came in a little bit softer than normal. She's, again, looking to defend her title here in Australia. If she tightened up a little bit, I think that will be enough to put Janet back in the winner's circle. But again, not going to come easy. Justine Monroe looked fantastic, taking second place just a few weeks ago. You also have perennial favorite Courtney King amongst a stacked lineup of bikini competitors. So that one's going to be interesting to watch play out. That's going to start tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Bikini and figure prejudging is going to go on Friday at 2 o'clock. Again, finals 7 p.m. Our fitness is going to go at 3 o'clock on Saturday, actually, for just their figure round of the fitness. Finals are going to be 7 p.m. Now, getting into the meat and potatoes of the weekend, our men's open bodybuilding prejudging is going to be tomorrow at 7 p.m. Tony moved this to a 2-day event, with finals being Saturday at 7. Guys, the big story here from Australia is going to be the rematch between Kai Green and Cedric McMillan. Now, as we all know, after all the talk all week, Kai Green did beat Cedric, minus the posing round. I know there was a lot of back and forth about that, but it was very close. Cedric came out in prejudging, had a little bit of an edge on Kai in tightness. Kai came back for that night show, brought what he needed to bring to walk away as a winner. So it's going to be interesting to see that rematch. Now, that being said, there's a couple of guys that we definitely can't count out, including your third-place finisher from Columbus, Josh Lenardowitz. Now, Josh just barely lost to Cedric in Poland a week prior to the Arnold Classic in Ohio. So Josh is looking to make those improvements over the last 2 weeks that he needs to bump up a spot. It's going to be tight, but he definitely can do it. Also looking to move up a few places, or at least a place, is Justin Compton. Now, we definitely saw Justin off in Ohio in his 4th place finish. But remember, he beat Cedric last year in both Ohio and in Australia. So if Justin tightens things up, as he did last year coming to Australia, he could definitely move into that 2nd place spot, possibly even push Kai for a 1st place spot, depending how Kai shows up, and if Justin tightened up enough to match his conditioning from the 2014 Orlando win where he was so impressive. Also in this lineup, we have Evan Centopani. Evan looked great at the Arnold. The knock against Evan at the Arnold was maybe he was a little bit small, so if he can fill out that frame and keep that same tightness, he can be pushing one of those top spots as well. We also have Cody Montgomery. Now, Cody, as we saw in Ohio, probably not carrying the size to move his way up into that top few spots, but definitely an impressive showing for Cody just a few weeks ago, not only in his pro debut, but at the age of 21 to be standing in that that lineup, it was very impressive. So look for Cody to repeat that conditioning and once again prove that he belongs on this IFBB stage. Now, rounding out our group, we have a couple of local guys. We have Atif Ahmed, I think I'm saying that right. Not a big name in the IFBB, but he looks really good, known for bringing his conditioning. He's an Australian guy, so the fans are obviously going to be in his corner. And then rounding out this entire group, we have a guy who just got his pro card 1 week ago at the New Zealand Nationals, Steve Orton. Steve's about 5'10" and a razor-sharp 250. So look for him to make an instant impact in the IFBB, and what better way to do it so close to his home of New Zealand. So guys, that's going to do it for us. Again, prejudging tomorrow at 2 o'clock, finals at 7. We're 15 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time, 18 hours ahead if you're living on the West Coast in the United States. Saturday, fitness prejudging at 3 o'clock, finals for fitness and the men's bodybuilding at 7 o'clock. Make sure to check back to Muscular Development for our live play-by-play. Sean Ray's going to be rolling into town tomorrow, so he's going to be chiming in on everything and participate in our interviews, videos, everything else you guys are used to. So once again, make sure to check back and check back often. But that's going to do it for me for tonight, guys. So once again, David Baye from MuscularDevelopment.com from the 2016 Arnold Classic Australia.